So hi everybody who, if you don't know me, I think everybody on here knows me. I'm Lori. I am a 12K leader in Canada. And I am hosting this Zoom for Maya tonight, who couldn't be here, but she said she'd pop on. I know Amanda said she may have a new promoter coming on. I don't know if she's on here. If she is, let me know and I will introduce myself to her. Three main things as a promoter when you're brand new. Don't get overwhelmed, number one. I know the training is in the back office. There's the 14-day blueprint that's in Team Thrive Strong. Absolutely go to that. Go to the videos. Definitely get yourself recipe cards. I learned that from Angie. I didn't do that in the beginning. I had papers everywhere, sticky notes everywhere. I went out, I got myself the recipe cards and clips. I've got a container for them. I've got different colored cards because I have different lists. So I have potentials, I have hot lists, just anybody I think of. So that's another thing as a new promoter, think of at least 40 names off the hop of people you think need this product, and then connect them to your upline through the three-way validation chats. So tell them about it, keep sharing. Number one, share, get them interested, connect them into the funnel, connect them to at least two of your uplines. Step out of the way, don't try to vomit Thrive. Tell them everything tell them three main things it's doing for you: energy, sleep, gut health, and then say, but you've got to hear my friends. And always connect to your upline and your sidelines, because there's so many people in this team with different ailments. Some didn't need weight loss, some needed gut health, some needed sleep, some needed weight gain. So there's all different stories on here. That's why the funnel is so important and connecting. So do that always and continue to share and get on whatever Zooms you can, and what ones you can't, definitely watch the trainings. The Zoom I wanted to do today was to talk a lot about the call yesterday. I don't know, I know who was probably on the call from Jason Camper yesterday. Those who couldn't get on it, I'm sorry that you didn't, because he is very inspiring. I don't know what it is about this man, but there's something about him that when he talks, people listen. And he came from very humble background. So there's two main things I wanted to talk about from his call that really got me, was the two questions that he asked, and to take them very seriously. And he gave us time to write them down and think about it. I'm still thinking about it. And when I read the second question, I'll tell you what my answer would have been before and what it is now and what it will be from here on out. The first question he asked was, if you could design your life, your future, what would it look like? And for those who weren't on the call yesterday, that was his question to us, very seriously. If you could design your future, what would it look like? And once you have that written down and thought about, he said, now how bad do you want this future? And what would you do to protect it? So a year ago, if you had asked me what my future would look like, I would have said, what future? This is it. I'm working, paying bills, and just surviving. That was what I was doing a year ago. That would have been my answer. How bad would I want to protect that future? Not very much. But since I plugged into these people, not just become a promoter of Thrive, since I plugged into this group of people here and started developing myself and thinking about what I want, what I have now and what I'm going to have, I will protect with my life. I will fight for it every single day. I will get up every morning. I will push, I will push, I will push, and I will develop each day. So that's what My answer is I'm going to fight tooth and nail to protect what I want. And I want to go as far as I possibly can. And I don't know where that limit is because I'm not putting a limit on it. So there's no ceiling for me. So those were my takeaways from him and what leaders do, what leaders are. And in my previous, I call it my pre-thought Thrive life, I was a leader because I was a team leader in a lot of things. When I worked in the factories, I was a line leader, I was a supervisor. I led a team and we were successful. But I never thought of it that way until recently. And reflecting back, I was a leader then too. And I am a leader as a PSW because I'm one of the ones that is written down as the go-to to train all the new PSWs because I have patience and I want them to learn the right way. So I was a leader before. So, but I didn't realize it. So leaders take ownership of their own successes. I will not ever say, I didn't do good this month because Angie never helped me, Evelyn never helped me, Jason never helped me. I will never say that because they don't know that I need help unless I ask them questions. But Angie's not just going to give me the answer. Angie's going to say to me, because she's a damn good leader, you could find this here. Go find it. Because if she just gave me the answer all the time, that's what I'm going to keep doing, is I'm not going to learn how to do it. So always plug into your upline. But when you learn something from a Zoom, take it and go do something with it. So when you're on a Zoom for an hour or half an hour, whatever it is, make sure you either have a notepad with you or whatever, and actually listen to these people that are taking their time to talk to you, because this is their time as well. And they're plugging into you to tell you what they've learned that day. So today was the credit stack. I personally was not able to get somebody on. But you know what I did do? I stuffed a whole bunch of my business cards in my pocket, and I went to Costco and I went to other places and I went around town and I handed out 50 business cards today. I didn't get an account. I didn't get anybody's email, but my name's in somebody's pocket somewhere. And maybe they don't all call me, but what if one does? And what if that one is the one I need? So I have to think of it that way. So never underestimate yourself, never underestimate your team, and don't think that you are alone, because I may be in Canada, but I have people from the States that on this team that ask me a question. They're not on my team, like my line, but you know what? I'm going to give them the answer. I'm going to help them find the answer, because we are one huge team. And I love this community, and that's what this is about. So that leads me into the other part of the Zoom that I wanted to talk about was, I reached out to Angie actually back in August, and I wanted to do a live local. I wanted to put it together for, I didn't realize it was for the long weekend. I didn't realize it was the Labor Day weekend, because being in healthcare, I work so many weekends, I didn't even know what weekend it was. So we realized we couldn't do it. So we have planned a live local here in Beaverton, Ontario, at my place for Sunday. And I approached Angie with it and I said, I want to make it, because it's so close to Thanksgiving, I want to do something along the lines of, you know, you could win a turkey dinner and or the food bank. Jen, can you just mute out for me?
I'll check that.
Thank you. And yeah, we wanted to do a give back, you know, Thrive gives back. And Angie thought that was a great idea. So I could have gone out and got a lot of the stuff myself, but instead, one of the ladies that runs the hairdressing place here in Beaverton actually reached out for a free account not long ago. So I reached out to her and said, hey, I know you reached out about an account a while ago, I'm holding this live local and you've got a local business. Do you want to maybe donate something towards this? And, you know, proceeds are going towards the food bank. You get your name out there as a small business. I'm meeting with her tomorrow. So I'm meeting with her tomorrow to possibly might have a gift certificate from her. I approached 3 other community shops in my small town. Shirley's Country Clutter, I approached her. I'm friends with her on Facebook. I let her know what I'm doing. She's donated some stuff. The local real estate agent also runs the 2 community Facebook pages, which are huge. And she does canvas wraps and does pictures on umbrellas. She also has a free account, never ordered. So I reached out to her. She's allowed me to post on both community boards. So I've posted our flyer on all community boards that we're going to give back to the community, but they can come and learn about Thrive. And she's going to donate a canvas and an umbrella. And then I went to Fisher's Independent, which is a big grocery store here in Beaverton. And I talked to the owner who I know, and he knows me. And I asked him if he would be interested in donating a turkey voucher. He says, I don't have any vouchers, but I'll just give you a turkey. So he gave me a frozen turkey and I bought some stuffing and stuff. And there's turkey and fixings that people could win. So I could have sat here and thought, no, they're not going to do it. But the answer is always going to be no if we don't go and ask. So not only am I showing our business, my business, and, you know, Angie and whoever else is able to make it from the Canadian team, I'm highlighting our business, but I've also highlighted my small businesses in my community, which is giving back to them. So that's what it's all about, is community with us and community where you're living. So you're going to enhance their lives just as much as I'm enhancing ours or somebody else's, and possibly getting people on Thrive, but I'm getting my name out there and I'm getting our name out there. And I was hoping to talk on the Zoom. We are doing it between 1 and 3 Eastern Standard Time. I was looking for people that possibly are able to Zoom in and share their experiences on Sunday as well, so that not only we have ourselves, but we have people that we're connecting from the States or wherever that are able to Zoom in and share their experience. So that's what I wanted to chat about on this Zoom. I don't know, is the new promoter on here, Amanda?
She hopped on. Her name's Sarah.
Hi, Sarah. How are you?
Hi, good. How are you?
I think I've seen you on a Zoom before, haven't I?
No.
No? Maybe because you're in the dark, that's all.
Yeah, right.
But
sorry.
I'm sure you've heard me. I'm Lori, but that's the main thing right now. If you're brand new, don't worry about all the stuff of signing accounts. Don't get overwhelmed with that. Just share, connect. That's what you need to do right now. And your upline is amazing, and they're going to help you with anything. And once you get to meet, like, I have a major weight loss experience. I know Angie has a gut health experience. Shadia has a gut health and weight gain. So once you get to know us and you connect with us in the promoter's feed, you're going to know, okay, oh, weight loss. I'm going to message Lori. I'm available for 3-way validation chats.
Okay.
Okay, so that's the thing about connecting with your team, is you're going to know whose story is what, who you can connect with to get your customer connected with the right people for what their needs are. And always ask your customer, what are your goals? And they're going to tell you, I want to lose weight, I need sleep, I need energy. Then you're going to think in your head, okay, who do I need to throw in a validation chat? And then you just do it.
Okay.
And don't ask their permission to put them in a 3-way validation chat, because they're going to tell you no half the time. Angie told me, I was scared. I didn't do it in the beginning. I honestly didn't do it for a few months when I became a promoter, but Angie said, don't ask permission, ask for forgiveness. Once I started doing it and not caring and asking, my business grew.
Okay.
Because if those people actually reach out to you to find out about Thrive, and they get upset that they were put in a three-way validation to hear experiences, they weren't ready in the first place.
Okay.
But honestly, don't be afraid, just share, and don't vomit Thrive. Don't be like, oh, don't try to over explain it. I learned that too. And a lot of I think everybody on here learned, don't vomit Thrive. We've all done it. If somebody asks me about my patch, I'm like, oh my God, it's my vitamins. I don't know how it works, but you got to hear. And then I connect them. And then I'm out of the way. And they don't have to listen to me go on, because I can talk for hours about Thrive and probably bore somebody to death, but I'll just connect them to somebody else, and then I'm out of it. And then I follow up with them. So those are the main things when you become a promoter. Don't worry about the computer stuff, that will come and that will be trained, and there's lots of training for that. It's share and connect in the funnel and add them to the What is Thrive page after you get the account. And then we call it the ATM method. You add, tag, and then message them that you've tagged them in certain posts. Those are the three things you need to worry about. The 3 steps, we take 3 steps every day to feel amazing, and you do 3 steps to grow your business. And then the rest of it will come. I don't know if you wanted to say anything, Angie or Jason or Shadia, but that's what I had to say today.
Hi, Sarah. Welcome to the team. Have you already hit that promoter button? Are you ready to rock and roll, or are you just sort of still thinking
I did
about
the
whether or
promoter
not
button already.
today?
Yep. Well, yesterday. So
Nice job. So I'm sure, congratulations. Yes, Andy's clapping. You know, you're seeing a slew of faces on here from both sides, from US and from Canada. Where are you from, Sarah?
Florida.
From Florida. Oh, nice. You guys having nice weather. So I'm not sure if, Amanda, did you want me to go over the VIP? Have you already gone over that, or?
We were gonna get on like a welcome call, and then that was with Maya, and she was planning to hop on tonight anyhow. And so obviously something came up. So we just, yeah, I was gonna get her some good information. I'm sending her info like as we speak, actually. But yeah, if you could go over it in a nutshell, then that'd be great. Thanks.
Sure, absolutely. So, you know, number one, we always want to know what your goals are, what your why is, you know, what made you hit that promoter button? You know, were you a customer loving the product and decided, holy cow, I can share this with all my friends and make some money? Or, you know, do you need to pay your mortgage this month? Do you need to make a car payment? You know, tell me quickly what your why is.
I mean, I've been watching Amanda for a while now, because I know she's been doing it for about 2 years, and quietly sitting in the background just watching. And I've done other, you know, I've done other products before. So I'm kind of familiar with other products, and I kind of just was just wondering what Amanda's was. And I like the fact that it's simple, but yet you see results. And right now, my why is just I'm tired all the time. I just need more energy. Yes, I need to lose weight and do all those healthy things, but I'm just right now, I'm just tired all the time, and I just need energy. So yet I never even use the product. So I'm excited about starting to actually, you know, see if I like it, which I assuming I will. After watching Amanda, she, you know, I've known her for years. So just, you know, seeing the change that she's made in these last couple of years, you know, got me, you know, there's really no question. I know it works. So.
Absolutely. I mean, you're looking at all of these faces on here, 17 faces that will tell you exactly that this works. And, you know, I've been 3 years in, and I am a 40K promoter here, which we have 5 levels in our company. And I'll just briefly go over those in a minute with you. But one of the goals that I wanted to hear was a financial goal. I mean, clearly we all want to feel good. We all want this product to be our thing, right? But we all are on here as well, because not only do we want to feel good for ourselves, but we want other people to feel good, but we also want to make some money. right? And, there's people on here like me who was checking bank accounts before I hit the grocery store, putting stuff back, being very humbled as a single mom. I was putting $10 worth of gas in my car because I couldn't afford a full tank, right? I was up to my eyeballs in debt. I went through a wicked divorce. It took me down, so there's people on here that need to pay for their kids' diapers or their daycare or to make their mortgage payment, their rent payment. But there's also people on here that are just looking for some fun money or to be able to pad their kids, RESPs. I'm not sure what it's called in the States. Is it same, your school fund or whatever for post-secondary? So we all have different reasons why we hit that button. But what I can tell you is for me, I came in as a customer on day one. By day three, I hit that button like you did yesterday because I couldn't shut up about the product. It was working for me on day one, even though I didn't know it. I kept telling myself it was all in my head. But I kept telling people in those 3 days how great I felt. And already in those 3 days, I had people saying, I want what you got, right? So little did I know what was on the table for me was VIP bonuses. And what that means for you, our first, I will tell you that this company is absolutely phenomenal at rewarding us at all levels. They are always surprising us with bonuses and promos, like we're in right now with this new Frenzy promo. But they really, really reward the promoters that are coming in brand new. They set you up for success. They want you to build your business from the ground up. You said that you've been involved with other companies before. So have I. Never did very well with them. I'm not a stranger to sales. Clearly, I'm not shy, but I didn't do well because I didn't, one, have this community. Two, I didn't have the product backing me, but also I didn't know what I was doing, and that's where this community comes in. And I always saw the people at the top of the company were the ones making the money. I don't know how many pink Cadillacs you've seen driving around, but there's not very many of them. And I'm pretty sure you know what company I'm talking about. So, here we get rewarded at all levels, and coming in as a brand new promoter is so exciting. And you're going to have all of us clapping like Andy was earlier, cheering you on and shutting you out, because number one, all our customers and promoters get to thrive for free. By doing that, all that means is finding yourself 2 customers on an auto ship order, which is going to be your first thing that you're going to want to do. You're going to want to thrive for free. And, we earn product credits every single month on the second of the month by having 2 customer auto ships. Okay. We do not have mandatory auto ships here. You can change, you can edit, you can skip auto ships here, but we always want our customers to order on auto ship. Reasons the company does reward them, but also it's how you earn credits and it's how they save 20%. Okay. So that's going to be your number one goal, is get Sarah thriving for free. Okay. The next thing you do is you're going to try and find 2 people that want to do the business with you. Okay. So what I always tell new promoters is to start making a list of all of the things that Thrive could do for somebody, whether it's weight loss, weight gain, like Shadia is a prime example of not being able to gain healthy weight, right? It's not just a weight loss product. Joint support, mood support, sleep, energy, mental clarity, people that need to grow their hair, have better skin and nails, whatever their ailments are. Okay. I want you to make a list of all of those people and start assigning, I'm going to call it your warm market, start assigning names to that. Your closest friends and family, the people that we can actually go and talk to a little bit more directly to. And on the other side of that piece of paper, I want you to write down a list of names of people that might want to make a little bit of money, and don't prejudge. Okay. This is my third job, don't prejudge somebody who already has a full 9 to 5. Maybe they want to get out. Maybe it's somebody who was affected by COVID. Maybe it's somebody who had their hours cut back. Maybe it's a stay-at-home mom that, I just had somebody message me right now, just before this Zoom, saying, I just saw your post today. I did an opportunity post. She said, I just left Barrie, Ontario. I'm out in Alberta with my baby. I need something to sustain me. Right. So I didn't even know who that was, but I'm just talking to the masses here. So writing that list of names of the people that need the product and writing the list of names of people that might need the opportunity, they might cross over actually. Once you create that list, you're going to give it to Amanda and say, okay, what next? How do I do this? Right? And she's going to help you with your messaging because we're going to be a little bit more direct with those people. But here's what it's going to do for you. You find those 2 customers. So Sarah's Thriving for Free. You find 2 people that want to do the business with you. When those 4 orders have a total of 800 in volume for you, the company's going to pay you a $400 cash bonus, $100 in credits and commissions on all 4 of those orders. Okay. That's our first quick start bonus called the VIP 800. You guys in the US have 14 days to hit that bonus from the time you hit that promoter button and the first order is placed. Okay. If you're still within that 14 days, the company lets you do it again. They reward you double that. You go find yourself 2 more customers, 2 more people that want to join the business with you. They're going to get double that. Okay. So that's pretty amazing, right? So what's the math, guys? I don't know. I'm in Canada. So for me, it's over $1,500 in cash credits and bonuses, right? So that's pretty amazing way to start. Okay. Now, potentially you have 4 customers and 4 people that want to do the business. What we have here is a very duplicatable system. And those 4 new promoters that you've just signed up to work the business with you, you're going to teach them how to duplicate and create their own VIP 800, 1600. Okay. So those first 4 people, the total volume is 800. You get 2 more customers and promoters. That total volume is 1600. You're going to get paid double. Okay. It's not mandatory. It comes and goes. Don't worry about it. Don't stress over it. Your number 1 goal is for you to thrive for free. After that's over, the 14 days, the first rank of the company is 4K. If you are within your first 30 days of being a promoter, you are going to earn yourself, you and your team. Remember, you've just brought in a whole team, right? You never have to do this alone. You never have to hit any of these ranks by yourself. You're going to keep duplicating your team. If you're within your first 30 days, you get to go on a shopping spree for a beautiful pair of Maui Jim sunglasses. I think the value is like $600. So that's pretty nice. I think I own 7 pairs of Maui Jims. They're probably my favorite sunglasses. When I first started, it was an iPad mini. I didn't get to shop for an iPad mini. They dropped $519 in my account. So that was pretty nice.
So Angie, Shadia wrote here in the chat, it's 1,320 here in the US and it's 660 VIP 800 and 660 VIP 1600.
Nice, right? So that's that 400 in cash, 100 in credits that you get to use for yourself or your team, and then the commissions on those orders. Okay. After the 4K, the second rank of the company is probably my favorite. It's 12K. So you and your team, again, get yourself to the volume of 12K. It's when they start paying for your car, Sarah. Doesn't matter if you ride a bike or you take public transportation, whether you have a car payment or not, it's just an auto bonus, okay? They will pay for the car that you drive. It's $300 US for whatever you drive or don't drive. Okay. If you drive one of what they consider a luxury vehicle or go and purchase or lease one of what they consider beautiful luxury vehicles, the company is going to pay you $800 in US. Every month that you qualify, I think it's, I can't remember anymore, two active legs and your 12K every single month. It's pretty nice. The company's been paying my car for the last 3 years. You know, so it's a pretty nice deal because that's probably the second largest payment in most people's households, right? From there, we go to 40K, 80K, and 200K. There's always bonuses. We just came out of an amazing rank advancement, but you know, something attached to it, brand new coming in, there isn't anything, but there is always something going on, always something to grow here. So I would say, start creating that warm market list. Reach out to Amanda for messaging. You don't have to do this on your own. You do not, we do not teach cold messaging. It's icky. We don't cold sell here. In fact, we don't sell a product. We share experiences. And so that brings me to my next point, which will be your story. And you haven't started the product yet, but I'm sure that you're going to be shortly. And once you do, you're going to start to create your story. Your story is going to change. So you just said you're always tired, you're exhausted. Sorry, I got something popping up on my computer. you know, and that was me before, tired, exhausted, not sleeping, living on caffeine with a huge gut health story. You know, Thrive has changed that for me, you know, so you're going to start to build that story. But in the interim, like Lori said, all you're going to do is anybody that asks you, what is that sticker on your arm? Or why do you feel so good? Or how come you have so much energy all the time? You're going to say, oh my God, I can't believe it. I've only been doing this for 5 days. I already feel this, this, and this. You've got to hear my friend Amanda and Andy's story, right? And you're going to step away. You're going to put them in a 3-way chat, which your upline will teach you how to do if you don't know already. But that third-party validation chat is key. You know, it's like Lori said earlier, we all thought it was icky and gross, right? We all thought we could do this on our own. And I'm telling you, it wasn't until I started doing it too. In the beginning, I was like, yeah, I don't want to say anything here. I kept sending them to Jason, Tony, and Allison. Here, talk to these people. And then I would call them and say, can you sign them up an account? Because I didn't even know how to do that. So, you know, you rely on your upline, you lock arms. And that goes back to my very first question, you know, what your goals are. Think about what your why is. You know, the product is one thing, wanting to feel better, wanting to have more energy, but think about what your financial goals are. What is it that you need? And I'll tell you why is because when I came in, I said to Jason, I just want my product for free. I want to feel good and I want to make $200 a month so I don't have to check my bank account for groceries. That was my thing. Well, I hit the second rank of the company in 31 days, right? And that was just because I couldn't shut up and I just kept connecting. But then I thought, oh, I hit 12K, I can do this by myself. I stopped doing the 3-way chats. I lost rank. They stopped paying for my car. I stopped getting those orders coming in because I wasn't doing what I was told to do. I had to kick myself in the butt and get off my high horse, my soapbox or whatever. And I had to start connecting again. So that is super, super important. But when you tell Amanda, you know what, I want this, I want my VIPs, I want those sunglasses, I want my car paid for, I need my car paid for, they're going to repossess my house if I don't, she's going to know where you're at, right? Because I always tell my new promoters, I will run with the runners, I'll walk with the walkers, but I will not sit on the bench, right? If you want it, I will lock arms with you and I will run with you to get your goals. But I can only help you and teach you. You have to do the work. Okay. I'm speaking for Amanda now. She's going to do all that, but you got to do the work. But please understand, like Lori said, we are all sideline sisters and brothers. Where's Jay? You know, you can reach out to anybody on this team and we will help you. If you can't reach Amanda for whatever reason, or somebody's not available, or you need a story, you pop in that group chat and you just say, hey, is there anybody here that can share a gut health story? Anybody here that can share a weight loss story? Whatever it is that you need, or how do I respond to this, right? You will have a ton of people jump out and want to help you. So you're never alone here, which is what I love about this community. The other thing I'm sure Amanda's going to send you is some examples of curiosity posts. You know, if I go back, and I'm sure everybody on here, if you go back to day one and you're holding up your Thrive pack and talking about Thrive and here's my capsules, here's the problem with that. The minute you start showing the products, the minute you start talking about Thrive, all people have to do is Google it. 9 times out of 10, they're going to get the wrong information. So it's our job to disseminate the right information in their hands. I'm telling you right now, if I was to Google negative comments about Coca-Cola or Air Canada, I'm going to find them, right? The stuff that people are going to read will be some disgruntled customer, somebody that didn't take the product properly, somebody that didn't have a promoter that was walking them through a detox. They're the ones that are posting. And that's how people are going to decide whether or not they're moving forward with you. So it's really, really important. We have methods in place, very duplicatable system, those 3-way chats, the free account. We have what we call the ATM method, adding people to the right links so that they get the correct information. And then you stay close to the fire and you're going to walk them through how to take their Thrive, right? So those curiosity posts are key because you want people to be able to reach out to you and say, what is that, Sarah? Why? You know, what's the sticker all about? Didn't know you smoked, right? You're going to get it all, right? And if you're not already part of the Lavelle fan page, I recommend that you do go and read up on some stories, you know, and I always add people to that after I create their free account. And I just go take a look around. You know, you've heard my story, you've heard two other people's that I put in the chat, but go look around and you're going to find some stories that resonate with you, because when they see the thousands of people that this product has helped, and for you too, because you haven't even started yet, right? Go in on your computer on the Lavelle fan page and type energy and see how many stories come up, right? So that is sort of in a nutshell what you're walking into. Sound exciting?
No, it sounds great. Very excited.
Well, I want to tell you, Sarah, like you are lucky. You became a promoter before you even tried this product. I became a customer September 1st of last year. I hit the promoter button December 17th, and I had already referred 8 people underneath me as customers. So I was thriving free. And I believe it was Evelyn said, you know, it's great that you're thriving for free and you referred all these people, and I'll take all the commissions you want to give me, but why don't you hit that button because it's free, and you're just giving me 2 more people's names. You're already halfway to your first VIP 800. And I'm like, I've sold other things online. I've done the 31, I've done all this other stuff. And I'm like, I was never any good at it. And you also had to pay all these website fees, right? And she goes, there is absolutely no fees, no gotchas, no nothing. And I'm like, I don't know. I'll think about it. Finally, December 17th, I pressed the button, and then I told Evelyn, okay, I did it. And she goes, what? You did it? So then she goes, okay, this is what we got to do. And I listened. I don't think I've missed many Zooms since we started. I absolutely love this product. It's changed my life completely upside down in a good way. And when I first started, I sat back. I didn't really talk on Zooms. I didn't really do anything because I was 120 pounds overweight when I started Thrive. I was a hardworking PSW in long-term care dealing with the COVID. And I care for my mom at home. So I was tired. I didn't know how to do this. I was also shy. I didn't speak. If I knew you, I would never shut up. If I didn't know you, I wouldn't talk. But people started noticing the huge changes in my demeanor, how I was dealing with things. And then I started talking. And every time I got on the Zoom and I'd hear Jason speak, or I'd hear Angie speak, or I'd hear this, Tanya, her Sunday Zooms that I'm able to get on, she's absolutely amazing. I can only get on one a month because I get one weekend off a month. These people inspired me. They gave me their confidence, and they were confident in me. I didn't have confidence in myself. They gave me the confidence I needed to build mine up. And now I'm doing my own Zooms. They said, if you're a 12K leader, you should be doing Zooms. Well, I'm a 12K leader. I need to be doing Zooms. If I want to go as far as I want to go in this company, which is all the way to the top, then I need to do the do. And if I don't have the confidence, I'm going to take it a little bit from Angie. I'm going to take a little bit from Jason. I'm going to take a little bit from there. And the fact that there's all these faces on this Zoom that I'm hosting tells me I'm doing something right. It means somebody wants to listen to what I'm saying, which a lot before, nobody listened to Lori. I had really nothing to say. I have a lot to say now. And if people hear it, they hear it. But if one person hears it and takes something away, then I did my job that day. So that's all I have to say. And I thank everybody for getting on the Zoom today. And I'm hoping that I can get a couple of people to be able to Zoom in on Sunday between 1 and 3 Eastern Standard to do, just hang out with us virtually, hang out with us and maybe share some experiences. And yeah, so I hope everybody had a good Transformation Tuesday and a Credit Stack Tuesday. Figure out your post for Wellness Wednesday. Anybody else got anything to say? Jason, no?
Outstanding Zoom. Both you and Angie crushed it. I'm so proud of you guys.
Thank you. Listening to Jason Camper yesterday, I was out on my back deck because I really couldn't be in the house listening to it. And I was sitting out on the back deck with my AirPods on. That man, I don't know. I really don't know what to say about him other than holy crap. I was in tears. I really was, because I never once thought that I could write what I want my future to be and know that it's possible. So many things has changed for me since I hit this promoter button, especially since I hit my 12K. I'm going to get him up. I don't know. I love all you people. I'm going to get on a plane for the first time. My passport's not here yet, but it will be. It's supposed to be in the mail. I'm going to meet Angie for the first time on Sunday. You know, like, I'm so excited for that. I haven't felt this kind of excitement in a long, long time. And I look forward to the Zooms, even though it's a Zoom and I'm looking at a screen. I'm excited to see all your faces every time I come on. I don't know. I can't explain it. It just, you're like my extended family. And I love all of you, whether I just met you or not, because you know what? You're part of our thriving community and your life is going to be changed, Sarah. You're not going to be tired anymore. You're going to feel good and you are going to be screaming it from the rooftops. I've tried everything and everything out there for 23 years. This is the only thing that has turned me around and made me feel good from the inside out and make me say my voice matters and I'm going to talk. And if you don't want to listen, then there's the road, but whoever does can stand here and listen. But this is amazing company. I love it. You're going to love it too. I'm excited to hear what you say on the next Zoom on how you feel. If I was close to you, I would drive over and give you a bunch of product to get you through because I wanted you to start tomorrow. You know, like, I don't want you to wait till it comes in. If anybody's close to Sarah, get her product and get her on it tomorrow because this girl needs energy. But that's all I have to say. And I hope everybody has it. I'm going to shut the recording off.